So people always ask me what my favourite colour is, and it's a crazy question because I have not got one favourite colour. What I would have is combinations of colours. So certain colours I really think work very, very well together. So something I find interesting is the colour orange. For some people it's the colour they hate the most. But when they see it with other things, they suddenly think, oh, that's nice. So I love to put oranges with blues or oranges with grey. And suddenly people think, oh, that's a really nice colour. So it's all about combinations to me. So orange is not my favourite colour, but when you see it with something else, it's fantastic. And I think that's what I love about playing with colour. Sort of exploring all about combinations and working out why this works and what this is. So there isn't one colour. I like everything.
Okay.
So lots of people ask me if I can paint anything. The answer is pretty much, except of course there's always people who want to paint crazy things, like they want to paint their boat. I mean the outside of their boat. No. Or the inside of their bird bath. A very popular question is, can I paint the inside of my bird bath? No. I've also been asked, can I paint my fountain? No, I'm sorry. But there are surprising things that do work. I know that someone has painted the outside concrete of their swimming pool. Now, of course, they live in California, so the paint has dried, and we know that if the paint dries hard, like it bakes, so it gets harder and harder and harder, and then it's fine. So that's surprising. And people have painted outside car parks as well. And someone in Florida has painted black and white squares. That all works. And I've painted all sorts of things, glass things, and unless I really scrub, it doesn't come off. So it all works. You just have to use your head a little bit.
Oh, it always helps.
That's true. That's true, yeah. But the great thing is, I haven't got my jacket here actually, but I have a jacket which I've dyed in my paint. I dye things I dye fabrics, I dye curtains, I paint. I don't know if this is leather, I could paint this. If it was leather, I'd paint this. I painted, leather, glass, metal. I have painted pretty well everything. Okay. There are some things, like very shiny plastics don't work. Because plastic is quite oily, and it just pushes the paint off. It just peels away because there's nothing for the paint to stick onto. So very shiny things. So a very common question. People really, especially when they're really new to it, they say, "Do you really, really not have to prepare? Do you really, really, really not have to prepare the furniture before you start painting it? Like, come on, you can tell me." No, you really don't have to at all. You can if you want, but you can. You don't have to. So you just start painting. Now, some things are very, very shiny, and maybe if you're going to be using it a lot, maybe it would be an idea just to sand it away a bit, but it's not really necessary. I've got pieces of furniture in my house which I've never really, I just painted them because I'm always in a hurry, you know, I just want to get it done. And they've lasted. My kitchen, for instance, loads of people say, can I paint my kitchen? Do I have to varnish it afterwards? No, my kitchen is painted and waxed. Okay. Now, I'm not a great housewife, I'm not always cleaning or anything, but I do a lot of cooking. Actually, my kitchen looks fantastic. And I also have 3 sons. They don't live with me anymore, but they spent a lot of that time in that house. And one of them's actually come back recently. And, you know, they cook a lot and they're messy, and it's fine.
How old are they?
They are 29, 32 and 34.
Okay.